become very green and lush here on the edge of the Neff and Beg. It's actually one of the largest forestry plantations in the whole of Ireland, and it's now part of what is known as the last true wilderness in the country. Look at these big tall trees up here. There's actually 3 main varieties in the area. You have the pine trees, the Sitka spruce and the Japanese larch trees. This here is a bothy. You have a lot of these in Scotland, where old hunting lodges were converted into shelters that hikers could use by an organisation called the Bothy Organisation. Now this, as far as I know, is the only one in Ireland. It's such a great idea. So this old stone house can be used for shelter. People sometimes sleep in here if they need to, and it's at the foot of the Neff and Beg, so it's a great place to use as a base for starting a trip. Or, you know, if you're going out here camping and you're not sure what's going to happen, it's somewhere good to fall back to. Feel and look very remote. I might be speaking too soon. The trail is wet, it is very rocky, but so far it's passable. I get the feeling that it could be a lot worse. No concerns right now. Head good, feet good, body good, mind good, all good. Let's keep going. It's definitely got more wet. Maybe I did jinx myself. I had planned on sleeping in the bothy back there tonight and hiking the rest of the Bangor Trail tomorrow, but I've changed my mind. I'm gonna go now because it's not raining. I'm glad I made that decision. If it was raining, this would be so much more difficult to navigate and wet. So I'll try and go as far as I can until I find a suitable spot for camping. It might be tricky to find one, but it'll be much better idea than stopping back there for the night. Another great shelter here by Mountain Mehal, and a great spot too because it's very exposed around here, very windy, and this just blocks everything. The only thing it doesn't stop getting in is the midges, so I know that if I was to try and sleep here later on the floor, I know that the midges would come and make sure that I didn't get any sleep. So I don't really want to push on, but I gotta find somewhere to put the tent for tonight and have a few hours left before dark, so let's go. This is so cool. Oh, you know me. I just love being out in the middle of nowhere. And just up ahead, about another 2 kilometers from here, is the most remote part of the entire country. You can see here on all the peaks in the Nethin Beg, they're weathered to the point that there's no vegetation. And beneath that, protruding out of the mountain, you can see the mica schist rock. Down the bottom here, it's all pretty much blanket bog, and that's a very thin layer of soil down there too, and stone beneath that again. It's a very, very barren place. The weather and time has really taken its toll on the landscape here. Wow, I just got in and out of the tent. The tent door was open for no more than a couple of seconds, and a big swarm of midges just still managed to get in. They're everywhere outside. I've never seen this many midges or gnats, whatever you want to call them, anywhere. Even in Wicklow up at Tonalagee, they were really bad there. This is just insane outside. The second you get out, there's just big swarms of them all over the place. It's so great to sleep out here. I'm not just saying this, like I feel so well rested. And it's so quiet now, it feels so relaxed. It's actually quite hard to get up right now because it's lovely and warm. And it doesn't look so warm out there right now. Oh my friends, I've never ever experienced anything like that before. The midges outside the tent. When I got out, I just said to myself, brace yourself, embrace the suck, just get it done, it'll be over with and you can go up the hill. But I had never encountered midges like that before. The swarm was so big that I'm not exaggerating, I couldn't breathe. I started to spit up and, to be honest, vomit up the midges. I had to run away from the tent, run back, and every time I ran back, the same thing happened. Not gonna lie, this is tough going. It's not even it looks like grass, it looks like turf, but it's not. It's all swamp, all marsh. Every foot sinks. At one point I went down to my knee in one part of the marsh. You can't see it coming, you just have to, a lot of the time you have to do what I call step and hope. I mean, you use the poles in front of you to check how deep it is, but you can't always check every part, and sometimes you might just stab to the side of where you step. So it's very tricky. Wow, this is so pretty. I don't video this for obvious reasons, but this is like I fell just now. This is it's quite common to happen, but for me anyway, I'm very incompetent and clumsy. But it takes a lot of your energy when you fall like this, and you got a back like this on your back. Actually trying to clean my shoes before I go into town. It's full of mud. That's it guys, that was the Bangor Trail through the most remote part of Ireland. It was very challenging. Would I do it again? No. Would I recommend that you do it? No. It was very, very tough, and I'm not saying that you wouldn't be able for it, but it's hard to enjoy. I mean, it's so slow out there that it does start to feel quite lonely and daunting and intimidating, you know. So I just think if I feel like that on a trail, then there's a good chance that other people will feel like that too. On the plus side, look, when I take these type of trips, wilderness trips, and like the last 2 days, it always makes me appreciate coming back to civilization more, and community, and talking to people more and more, and that can only be a good thing. It's something that I missed in the past, but it does mean that now more and more when I take wilderness trips, it makes me and helps me appreciate what I do have on my doorstep and all the comforts that we have, the little simple things in life. So that's it guys, thank you for watching my video. Thank you to Hiker app, Be Different Marketing, and Elk Recruitment, my sponsors, and thank you for liking this video. I'll talk to you tomorrow.